Good morning, Titans. Today's Friday, October 17th, and you're watching Titan TV. I'm Joe.
And I'm Jonathan. On this week's episode of Titan TV, we look at the growing Ebola epidemic.
We also look at the impact that Breast Cancer Awareness Month has on our classmates.
All of this and more on Titan TV.
As Ebola has made its mark in our own backyard, citizens are worried about how will it affect their everyday lives.
Bailee has more on this life-threatening virus.
With thousands of people dying from Ebola, fear has those across the world sick to their stomachs at the thought of what's to come. The virus hit close to home as it made its first appearance in the neighboring city of Dallas. Being less than an hour away, the citizens of Frisco can't help but to worry about the health of our beloved city. I spoke with the Frisco ISD superintendent, Dr. Lyon, about what precautions we would take if the virus were to make its way to Frisco.
And it begins with our health officials. The county health departments take the lead instantly on situations like this. And what they do is they put out notices with kind of degrees of different levels of concern. The issue of any kind of infectious disease, never mind Ebola, in a school system is one that we take very seriously for obvious reasons. Schools are interesting because you have high concentrations of people in one place, and so they become places where infectious diseases can be spread pretty easily. But the key point there is that it's medical officials that are advising and in some cases directing school districts as to what needs to happen regarding an epidemic.
Dr. Lyon explains why Frisco is at such a big risk to dangerous viruses like Ebola.
And when we thought about it from a Frisco perspective, you know, we did make note the fact that we have families moving to Frisco from all over the world. And so if there is a place in this area where we need to be on top guard of watching infectious disease, it would be in a place like Frisco where you have a lot of people moving in with experiences from all over the globe.
I am Bailee Johnson with Titan TV.
Recently, Titans have been wearing pink to show their support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
One club specifically has taken the lead in the fight against breast cancer. Deborah has more.
Hi Titans, I'm Deborah Bartruff of Titan TV, and I talked to the sponsor of Teens for the Cure, Miss Urquhart, about what the club is and what they hope to accomplish this year.
Teens for the Cure is part of Susan G. Komen Foundation, and it is the teen branch of what they try to do. So what we're wanting to do is just help teenagers, especially teenage girls, get involved with the group, with the Susan G. Komen group, and what they do philanthropically to raise money for breast cancer research. At the end of last year, a couple of girls approached me who are currently involved with Teens for the Cure, and they're on the regional board, and they wanted to start a local chapter. So I said I would definitely be excited about being the sponsor for that, as several of my friends have had breast cancer. So that's how I became involved here at Centennial. Well, we'd like to see more people get involved in Teens for the Cure. It is a new club, so I know that that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we encourage anyone that's interested to come to our next meeting and see what we're all about. And I really just hope that we help show teenagers that volunteering and being involved is really a lot of fun.
Ever wondered what happens to students after they graduate from Centennial? Jordan investigates.
A person doesn't wake up one day and become a nurse, a police officer, or a coach, but instead it's a long road to achieve those job titles. One of the most important and first steps in the road towards a career is high school. Centennial has had 11 graduating classes. Where are those Titan alums now on their expected career paths?
Hi, I'm Leah Wade. I am a registered nurse in Frisco right now. I graduated in 2008.
Ryan Moskowski graduated in 2009. My current position, I'm the 8th grade math teacher. I do on-level and pre-AP, and then I'm also a coach, which I coach football, soccer, and track.
My name is Megan Gover, and I graduated from Centennial in 2011. Past spring, I published a book. It's called The Comparison Game, How Measuring Up Kills Our Joy. And I've gotten to work at several churches in the area, and I just got back from my internship with Proverbs 31 Ministries in North Carolina.
They tell us how Centennial prepared them for their everyday lives.
About junior year, I thought I was going to be in ministry, but I didn't know exactly what that looked like until I got in college. When I was in high school, I played volleyball, and Coach Benson was our coach, and she would always say in our group huddle, be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I just loved that quote because on the field it meant that in any situation, I just had to be ready and be comfortable with it and just not be caught off guard. And to this day, in situations where I'm about to interview for something or I am nervous about a situation, I always just remind myself, be comfortable being uncomfortable.
I always wanted to be really a teacher. I know it's kind of hard to say, but that's always what I wanted to do. It's my really just what I was here for, so I'm really excited that that's what I'm doing now. Really just everybody around. Centennial is a really neat place. There's a lot of really good people there, and I really enjoyed just not only the teachers and administrators, but also my classmates as well.
I actually always wanted to be a nurse, so I knew right out of high school that I was gonna want to go to nursing school. Centennial did offer some good science classes. I took microbiology and I think they had A&P offered there, and I took that as well. So those were really fun courses because I also had to take those in school, so it was a good learning experience.
We asked these Titan alums where they graduated college.
I actually went to Collin County for 2 years, for my first 2 years, and then I transferred to university to get my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing.
I graduated from Dallas Baptist last May.
So after high school, I was very fortunate. I went to the University of Kentucky. I went there, played football, had a great experience. Then I actually transferred and went to a small junior college for 6 months. Then I transferred again and went to Lamar University, and that's where I graduated from.
Isn't it interesting how those Titans ended up? I'm Jordan Whittle with Titan TV. Check out the website below for more information.
ISM students across the district met with business professionals to gain interview practice and network with other students.
Kirsten has a scoop on this story.
Hey Titans, it's Kirsten with Titan TV. On October 10th, ISM students from Frisco ISD attended a business symposium held at Independence High School. I asked some students about their opinion on the event and what they learned from it.
ISM is a program that allows us to conduct research about a topic of our choice. We undergo multiple interviews and then eventually end up undergoing a mentorship. I chose ISM because I felt that the program would help me do more research on my topic of choice and help me really figure out if that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
I joined ISM just because I wanted to be an international lawyer, so I want to get to know more about the field of study and hopefully be able to know whether I'll be able to be an international lawyer in Nigeria.
It's a business symposium.
Business symposium is a gathering of professionals, and as students we conduct interviews with them to gain knowledge about their experience and to utilize skills to use in the professional world.
What do you hope to gain from the business symposium?
From the business symposium, I hope to gain education on how to be more intellectual and how to be more professional and also how to interact in a professional environment.
Hopefully I'll be able to gain experience about interacting with other professionals and be able to get probably more knowledge on what other people do outside of my own field of international law and be able to know whether what they do might be more than just being a lawyer.
Was it what you expected?
The business symposium exceeded my expectations. Like the professionals I was able to meet and the things they taught me about how to stand up straight, good posture, good eye contact was very useful, and I think will help me in the future.
Different experience than I expected it to be. It was a very unique experience actually. We were able to interact with people and also learn how to interact in the professional world and also get feedback on our resumes and our professionalism as a whole.
Okay, if you had the opportunity, would you go again?
Definitely, that's an experience that would be valuable to any student in the school.
Yes, I would. It was a very beneficial experience for all of us. We were all able to learn stuff from it, and it helped us as a class too.
Hopefully this gives you an open mind as to what this program is really about. This is Kirsten with Titan TV.
As autumn makes its way into Frisco, it's time to hang up the tank tops and bring out the jackets.
Kristen checks out fall fashion.
Hi, I'm Kristen Espinosa with Titan TV. Autumn is officially here, which means the new fall season for fashion has arrived. I talked with Aida Martinez, a fashion design student, to learn more about it.
My favorite store to shop at for fall is Forever 21. They have a huge variety of styles like military and bohemian. And the new store at the mall has a huge accessory section with lots of jewelry, and everything is based on trends seen on the runway. So I really love Forever 21. Some trends I'm looking forward to trying this season are high-heeled boots, stripes, and gold necklaces, which I'm already wearing. My favorite trends right now are floral prints and maxi dresses by my favorite designer, Oscar de la Renta. Some tips I have for dressing well this fall would be try to find clothes that are comfortable but still cute, like don't wear sweatpants, and try not to wear more than one print at a time because not a lot of people can wear that.
Have fun shopping for fall, Titans. This is Kristen, Titan TV.
The Titans did a great job in this past weekend's speech, interp, and debate competition. Congratulations to the following students for their hard work.
Samantha Love, Sarah Oshalosh, and Megan Gallagher got into the final rounds for oratory and duo interpretation, and Samantha is now qualified for state.
Varsity debaters Rachel Sherbert and Allie Dunford made it into the octafinals for public forum debate. Novice debaters Anum Shed and Sean Pennington also made it into the octafinals.
Also making it into the debate semifinals in public forum are novice teams of Christopher Green and Connor Reddington, as well as Emma Brittner and Dexia Mockreddy.
Be sure to congratulate our band and color guard for their outstanding performances last Saturday at the Tournament of Champions in Carrollton.
Both won first overall in their categories. Together, they also received first place overall in the Journal Effect event. Now here's Katie with sports.
Hey Titans, this is Katie with your sports update. Last Friday, the football team wrangled the Rangers 35-30. Anthony Pegues scored 3 touchdowns. Then Devin McCord and Kenny Nelson each scored 1. Finally, on Tuesday, the varsity volleyball team lasted the Rangers 3-0. Great job, Titans. Keep up the great work. This is Katie, Titan TV.
Hey Titans, I'm Mitchell with Titan TV. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and our Titan sports teams love to show their support for the cause by wearing pink, or as we call it here, pinking out. I caught up with some players and cheerleaders about what pinking out means to them.
So this year for Pink Out, this and every year that we've participated in Pink Out, our cheerleaders wear pink bows in their hair throughout the month of October. We also use pink palms when we cheer at any events.
For Pink Out, the volleyball players all bought their own shirts, and they're pink and say "Fighting for a Cure," and we all wear them on the day of the game.
The cheerleaders have pink palms and pink bows, and we'll probably do like the breast cancer sign stickers on our face.
Pink Out means to me that pink represents hope and healthiness, and so it just represents like the hope that you can find in looking for cancer research and cures.
I think it's just good to raise awareness for breast cancer for the women that fight for it and stuff.
I think it's great that at CHS our sports teams participate in Pink Out, but I think it's wonderful that we open that up to the whole student body to participate in Pink Out. I think it would be great if all of our students wore pink in support of breast cancer awareness, and we all show support as a big CHS community. The earlier that we educate ourselves about breast cancer, educate ourselves about warning signs, testing, and get the word out that this isn't something that anyone fights alone, that you've got a community and friends and family that are behind you, supporting you in your fight. I think that's all good. So I think it's great that as a school we participate for the whole month and we show our support by wearing pink.
As you can see, pink is more than just a color to our athletes. It represents hope and strength for those affected by breast cancer. Be sure to show your support and wear pink next week on Thursday against Liberty at Toyota Stadium. I'm Mitchell, Titan TV.
That's it for this week's episode of Titan TV.
Thank you for watching and have a great weekend, Titans.